You know what? It's my husband on the chopping block this morning. We have a funeral at our church this morning, and he offered to usher. So he comes in, he starts getting ready, and I'm not paying no mind to him. And then he's like walking out the door, and I take a good long look at him, and I said, hey, you can't go like that. There is not a single spot on those pants that are not wrinkled. Not a single spot. He's like, Cameron, I don't have time for this. And I'm like, baby, your britches look like an accordion. You can't go like that. So he storms out, leaves. And I'm like, those ladies at that church are going to eat you up. And you know what? They're going to call me. I'm going to get 15 phone calls about how I must not love my husband if I let him leave the house looking like this. So I'm like, this ain't worth it. All right, so I go in the closet, and I'm trying to find a pair of breeches for him, and I'm going to iron them. I'm going to run him up to the church real quick and have him switch them out. He comes storming in the closet. I don't have time for this, Cameron. I'm like, well, I thought you were already gone. What do you mean? So then he's like, I don't want to wear those pants. I'm like, well, then give me the pants you have on. I don't have time. Sir, you are standing right here. You have made the time. So he gives me the breeches. I spray them down with wrinkle releaser and then shake them out. I go to iron them. I realize these breeches are the type of material that, like, the second you walk in them, they're going to re-wrinkle. So I put a little bit of starch on them, to help. He goes, Cameron, you don't need to be spraying all that stuff on my pants. Sir, you just tried to walk out my house looking like an accordion. Zip it. Zip it. I looked at him. I said, you would have went up to that church and those ladies would have eaten you up. I am saving your life right now. Saving your life right now. Because I know one of them would have called me and said, Cameron, I can't believe you're letting him walk out the house like this. If you're not going to take care of him, one of his old ladies will. Girl, you can have him. Take him. My God. So I get down with his pants. Hand him to him. He puts them on. Storms out the house. Meanwhile, you ungrateful swine, I saved your life. I swear. And do you know how often we get on to our kids about this? Don't leave the house looking like a homeless man. Looking like somebody don't love you. Stop. My gosh. Trying to get me in trouble with the ladies at the church. It's Good Friday, sir. Nobody has time for this. Anyways, men are annoying. I know that God is perfect in all ways and he doesn't make mistakes, but I just feel like we could have spent a little more time on creating the man. Okay? A couple more brain cells, a little more self-preservation, a little less audacity. I'm just saying, God, if you're listening and you're taking requests, constructive criticism, just say yes, ma'am, and do it. Anyways, okay, I'm done. I'm about to get struck. Happy Good Friday, my friends. If you see my husband out there in wrinkled pants looking like a homeless person, I tried. Don't be calling me about it.